Alright, here's a wiring problem. Let's see if we can see in here. I'm not sure there's enough light. We have this 3-conductor wire. And maybe it's better without that. Maybe that's better. You can see the 3-conductor wire is coming out of a yellow, color's not picking up very well, but it's basically a yellow wire. And that's the new color marking for number 12 wire. So we have 3-conductor number 12 wire. Now the problem here is this is hot. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This should not be neutral. I don't think I've ever seen the red wire used as neutral. So there's a problem right there. Now, the story that I had from the people who did this wiring, who installed the plastic box here, I don't use plastic boxes, they put 2 feeds here. These run to the 2 sets of track lighting. There's one. Here's the other. All right. This, they told me, ran to the feed, but now goes to these pieces of track, which I installed through this corner piece here. Supposedly, what they told me was that supposedly it came from this box here, which was originally a fan box. All right. Now I looked at this box before it was closed in, which of course it shouldn't have been, but still it was all safe. There is 3-conductor wire coming here. Here it is. You can see, here's the red. The black goes over to this one, and the white goes to here. All right? So, that's the theory. Now, the people who did this installation claim that the fact that the red is neutral, you can see the red's right there, it's hanging out of the ceiling, is due to my error. And the error, they think, is that when I was working over here, I found a wire that was exposed, and it was connected, it had a connection, and it was not properly secured in an electrical box. We all looked at it. Now, the thing that got me was it was just sitting there in the ceiling without a grounded box around it. And what I did is I installed a junction box there. Now I can't really remember what the wires looked like, but I seem to think they were old wires. They were not the new yellow colored wire. But according to the theory that I'm responsible for this, somehow I messed up that connection that I put in there. All right? Now, here's the problem. When these wires here are not connected to anything, and these wires here are not connected to anything, the black wire is hot at both ends. Now that means there has to be a third wire. In addition, the 3-conductor here, if you look really closely, you can see that it's old wire. It doesn't have the yellow casing on it. Additionally, it's number 14 wire. It's not number 12, like what appears over in the other side of the room. So, somehow we have a wire that is supposedly connected at both ends. When the 2 ends are removed, are disconnected, they both remain hot. So obviously there's another hot wire. There were only two wires at this spot. And when I tested them, none of them were hot. So, first off, to support my responsibility for this, the people who did the wiring have to admit that they put that incorrect open connection up there in the ceiling, which at the time they told me they didn't. Secondly, there has to be another wire in there, and there were only 2 wires, and I remember that clearly. They looked at it with me, and I think the customer actually